Hey, it's Wild Man in the Cosmos with Untamed Fishing with another video. Give it a like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hey friends. Well, the weather is getting cold outside and everyone's getting excited about Steelhead about now. But first, gotta say hi to my friends back here. Got Mr. Elephant over here, and then we got the friendly pink sheep behind me here. It's always good to have good company when you're tying flies. So I've been spending the last couple weeks in my fly tying space here a lot. I mean, you can look at it here and some would call this a massive disaster, but it's my space where I really enjoy being. And I thought I'd show you some of my best flies that I had last year for catching steelhead. Now, I am not claiming to be an expert at catching steelhead. I definitely catch my share. I think I landed 155 last year out of 220 hookups. And I also, had some good days. My best day was 32 fish. I had days where I got skunked. But, so these are the flies. I'm going to go through some of my flies that have worked the best for me. And the best all-round pattern was what I'd call just a white zonker, white death. That's what it is there. It's a size 6 hook. It has a rabbit strip fur on it. That's orange and black thread. I had that tied on this is called a stinger hook. They're super sharp. You don't even hardly have to set the hook on those. Now, variations of that is what I have been using as well. So, this would be number one variation that I came up with myself. And I love experimenting and seeing what they're hitting on. So I found this fur here. It's a two-tone fur. It's almost like a salmon color with a white base, cream base, and then a green body. That actually was probably the top producer as far as colors go. I fished with the white, just this plain white zonker a lot, and I also fished with that one. I had a black zonkers, caught a few on those. Cloudy days, believe it or not, dark colors show up better for the fish than the light colors on those cloudy days. That's when I used those. In purple, some purple I used. Again, not huge numbers. Now this one here is an interesting one. I didn't know what to think of, what the fish would think about it for sure. It was definitely never what I started with, but that's like a magenta with a black tip on it. And what I found is if you fish in a hole and you're caught maybe 5-6 fish out of the hole on the white and the bite shuts off, throw on some pink. Boom, that change will always trigger a bite. So those are my best producers. Now let's go to the egg patterns. So here's my egg pattern box. And I have, I do have some of the regular clown dots. So here is the clown egg pattern I was talking about. You can see it's a super round pattern and they look good. They really do. They're easy to tie and I've tied up a lot of those. And I fish them, they catch fish. I just feel like that blood dot catches just a couple more fish. But I am of these. These are called the blood dot, and they're using a glow bug yarn. And I have them varying in sizes from just teeny little guys here up to some pretty good sized bright colored ones. Now this all depends on the water clarity, the water depth. When it's super low and clear, you get dropped down to these really tiny ones, and like there's a cream with a chartreuse dot. That's chartreuse dot on a cream. That's been a top producer for me. Sometimes the chartreuse with a pink when it's a little bit cloudier. That's really good. And I got sucker spawn through there in a couple different colors. But yeah, anything in this range. Now the one thing to remember when you go, let's pull one out of here. That is it's probably about a 3/8 inch long, ½ inch long by a 1/4 inch wide. It's chartreuse and orange. You put that in the water, it will grow just a little bit. So I see a lot of guys out there that are tying up these egg patterns, and they look great for size when they're wet, but I think they're a little big when they actually get in the water. Again, it's my first year fishing, so it's not like I am a pro at this. And then I have, I have a lot of experimental stuff I've been working on too. Like I have this one right here. I've never actually even fished. That is a yellow and chartreuse with black on it. Curious what they're going to think of that one there. Looking forward to throwing that. And here's another one I tied up here. Just yesterday, as I was sitting here bored in my office, in my tying space, and that was I took a Estaz chenille there and made a body out of that, and that's a white zonker there. That one would see maybe, I don't know, a little higher water, but I'll have to put a little more split shot on that one to get it down, because that there's going to float better. But yeah, curious to see what that produces. And then this morning I was messing around. So this is my standard zonker on a size 6 hook. And I'm like, well, what do I do this morning? I wanted to tie something up. I got so many flies tied, I really don't need to tie anymore. And then I found these little hooks here. This is a size 14 hook. And my zonkers are actually smaller than a lot of people's already. It's a size 14 hook, and that is a mink strip on there instead of a rabbit strip. And you can see it's a micro mink strip. And so I'm thinking on those days when the water is super low and clear, that may just be something that triggers a good bite. So that's what I've been doing. The forecast here, we got a lot of rain over the weekend. The rivers are up. Rivers will be dropping. I am itching to get out on the water. Unfortunately, I'm an hour from the closest stream, so it's probably going to be Monday afternoon at the earliest. And I know Wednesday, I'm planning on taking the day off, hitting the river, gonna try my luck out there. So see you on the rivers, guys. Tight lines. Let me know what you think. Have a beautiful day.